All right, so this one we're going to practice extruding with just one sketch. Before you did a couple of sketches, now we'll use one sketch and we'll be able to create our entire design here with just one sketch. So this is our final product. As you can see, it's just a linkage. So we will go ahead and draw this design here. We'll notice the dimensions are pretty standard. It's going to be in inches, so it's going to be 1.5 across. Each link is going to be 0.5 inches, and of course the distance between the center diameter of each circle is 1.5 inches. The middle part right here is 0.5, and the two circles are 0.5 diameter. Okay, so then we create new design. We'll go to document settings, we'll go to inches, click OK. And this one I'm going to draw it on the XY plane. So create sketch, XY. And this one I'm going to use a different type of rectangle that we've normally used. I'm going to use a center rectangle. And I'm going to click on the origin. And this one, I want it to be 0.5. And this one's going to be 1. And this is that center part right here, right? So, and actually, this one, the diameter is 1. So, that's what I did right here. This is the center part. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line going across, and this one's going to be 0.5. So I got a few lines that are 0.5. I'll move my dimensions so that you can see them a little bit better. I'm also going to move this dimension a little bit. Maybe I'll move it all the way over here. Okay, so we have 4 lines, we have our rectangle, and then I'm going to finish it up with a tangent arc. So I'm going to click on these 2 circles, or these 2 dots, I mean, or points, and then center diameter circle, 0.5, 0.5. And that's it. That's our design. So you can see it's just the outline of what it would look like if you were looking at it sideways. Okay? From here, we're going to finish sketch just like we normally do. And I'm going to start working my way this way and then to this way. So we're going to do an extrude, but this one's going to be a symmetric. And you go by doing that by going to direction, symmetric, and the thickness is going to be 0.5, but we want the whole length of it to be 0.5. So measurement's going to be whole length. The distance is 0.5. Everything else is the same. No body. So just observe everything here. Make sure it's the same. Then we have our part. But it's very important. So our sketch disappeared. So how do we get that back? We come to sketches. We click on this triangle. And we turn on visibility. And it brings back our sketch. So then from here, I'm going to go ahead and extrude this next part. And this next part is this middle part right here. Okay? And that one's going to be 0.5. And the thickness is going to be 1.5, right? So I go to extrude. I click on this part. Symmetric. Whole. 1.5. 1.5. And I'm going to make sure operation is on join. It's thinking. Done. So I'm going to take the sketch off real quick, and this is what it looks like so far. Excellent. Turn the sketch on. And then we got 2 more extrusions, and then we'll be done. So this one's going to be a little clever. So I want for the next face to start on this face right here of this part. And I could do that by clicking extrude, but instead of starting the profile plane, which is this, I want to start off of an object. So I click on object, and it's asking me, okay, where do you want to start the extrusion from? And I want it to start off of this face. And you're going to see what's going to happen. Of course, the object's there. Distance. It doesn't have my distance. What happened to it? Let me restart this again. Extrude. It's very strange. Distance. Let me try this 2 different ways. So I'm going to select profile plane, select this plane as my start plane. Okay, now it shows up. And then the distance is going to be 0.5. You know what? I selected the wrong plane. Let's restart this. Extrude. I'm going to extrude this. My start, I'm going to do this off of an object. This is my object. Now distance shows up. 0.5. Join. I know that was a bit confusing, but let me just reiterate what happened. So we're selecting this face to extrude. We're selecting the start is going to be from this object, and we're going to extend it 0.5. So what's happening, let me turn off this, is we're going to extrude from the start of this face here, and then it's going to extrude out to this. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, but we can actually extrude it to the object. So if I go to extrude, let me turn visibility on. What do I want to extrude? That's my profile. I'm going to extrude this. My start, I'm going to start off of an object. I want to start off of this object. And you know what? I could also do extend type to object. And I could select this. And then click. Let me turn off my sketch, and there's my part. That's pretty much it. So this one is going to be extrude link, and then click save, and that's pretty much it. Go file, share link, click on this, and then upload the link.